One coastal storm for today, another one on the way for the middle of the week. I'm meteorologist Joe Martucci, and let's compare both of these storms that we have here. The first one is happening right now. We've had rain for most of the day today, and that will continue into the afternoon. The second storm is where we will see some accumulating snow as we go overnight Wednesday into Thursday. And coming up in just a minute, I have a first look at our snowfall totals for the region. The second storm is the more damaging of the two storms, not only with the winds, but with the coastal flooding, where we can anticipate moderate to even major coastal flooding, and that's where you start to see water getting into unraised homes and businesses. This morning we had minor or nuisance flood stage across the area where water was just on the roadways. Water is on the boardwalk here in Ocean City. It is raw, it is wet, it is damp, and I don't think we'll be seeing people on the boardwalk as we go into the afternoon hours today. So we look at our radar, we have rain here in all these greens in southeastern New Jersey. Where you're seeing these oranges and reds are actually snowflakes that are melting into rain, and the rain's falling at the surface. But as it does so a higher intensity on our radar. We have snow in the northwestern corner of the state into parts of Pennsylvania. Here's our back end. We should be done between 3 to 5 p.m. Now, as we look further westward across the country, here's another low pressure system. And yes, this will be the low pressure system that does bring our second nor'easter as we go Wednesday into Thursday across the area. Let's take a look at our future radar for this afternoon. See a good amount of rain here until about 3 to 5 p.m. Then that rain gets out of here. We'll have a northerly wind, which will help clear us out and dry us out. Rain ends between 3 to 5 again. Temperatures will be in the low to mid 40s here across the area. That's on the lower end of seasonable. We're in the mid to upper 40s typically here. For tonight, temperatures will drop through the 30s, but with that strong northwesterly wind chills will be in the 20s for most of the night tonight, even at the shore where it's a little more moderate, and that's because water temperatures are in the mid 40s there, so it helps to blow some warmer air onto the shore as opposed to the mainland. But look at our wind chills for 7 a.m. on Tuesday. 21 in Stowe Creek, 20 in Vineland, 22 in Galloway, 22 even at the shore in Atlantic City. For Tuesday, high pressure is in control. That will bring a northwesterly wind into the area. This will also help to slow down the storm and bring a longer duration of impacts with our coastal storm as we go Wednesday into Thursday here across the area. Temperatures on Tuesday, only around 40 degrees. It will be a cold day across the area. Temperatures 7 degrees below average. And as we go into our Wednesday and Thursday storm, here's a look at our storm checklist. Last Friday, we were able to tell you if the storm was on or off. It is on, of course. Yesterday, we told you what would fall. Would it be mostly rain? Would it be all rain? Or would it be a mix of rain and snow? Now, today, we're going to give you the snow map. We're also going to talk to you a little bit about timing, as well as the tidal flooding situation, and tomorrow we'll tweak from there. So here's a look at our radar. We do see some snow and rain entering the region between 1 to 3 p.m. on Wednesday. I do believe that what you're seeing here doesn't actually fall. I think the model's just overcompensating with some snow and rain here. But as we go into the afternoon and evening hours, here's a look at that rain-snow line setup. And I do believe for all of us here in southeastern New Jersey, it will be rain as we go into Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening. But here's now Thursday at 1 a.m. Start to see that rain-snow line crashing down. It's getting into Hamilton. It's getting into Mullica Township. But where it's raining pretty heavy. And that's what we're seeing there in those yellows and oranges. Now, eventually that rain-snow line makes it to, I believe, most of South Jersey, save for most of the shore and portions of Cape May County. Snow will end by 9 a.m. and then we'll be dry as we go through the rest of our Thursday. So here's a look at our snowfall totals. Highest totals will be in places like Hamilton, getting over into Deerfield and upper Deerfield townships, and the further northwest portions of our region, 1.5 to 3 inches there. I think most of the mainland, with the exception of Cape May County, will see at least some snow on the ground, up to about 1.5 inches here. And otherwise here, where you're seeing the greens, all rain. If you do see some snowflakes there, it will not stick. Here's a look at what our computer models are saying as of Monday morning. Most are in the camp of a weaker storm with less snow. I am in this camp as well, that we will see less snow. Some of these models, the Canadian model and the GFS model, are both painting some accumulating snow even towards the coast, but I just don't buy that right now. As we look at our coastal flooding, this is for Atlantic City. We get awfully close into moderate flood stage. And I do believe we will be in moderate flood stage with the Thursday morning high tide. Many roads flood when you do get into moderate flood stage, more than just the usual. We could even see some water getting into unraised homes and businesses, and if we're not careful, lives could be at risk. Don't drive through the flooded waters, as it is salt water and will corrode your car. We're going to monitor that as we go forward in time. As we look at our winds, this paints the picture why we have a lot of arrows pointing from the north and east. That will push water on shore, and winds 30 to 40 miles an hour sustained at the shore. Yeah, that could bring some power outages as well as down tree limbs. And even on the mainland, I would still be concerned for some isolated power outages during this time. Here's a look at our mainland 7-day forecast for you. As we go into our Thursday, the second part of the day will be dry. We should see a good amount of sunshine, but look at that high temperature, 36 degrees. And look at that low temperature on Thursday night, 19. That would be our first widespread night in the teens here on the mainland in South Jersey. As we flip over towards the shore 7-day, we start to rebound as we get into the weekend. We see 40s for both Saturday and Sunday. It does look like our next shot of rain will be on Sunday. Coming up at 6:30 tonight, we're going to give you more details on Wednesday's storm. And meanwhile, you can follow me on social media for the latest, or you can always subscribe to my newsletter, which comes out every morning in your inbox at thepressofac.com/weather.